lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today I'm bringing you my first ever makeup tutorial. You want to see how I recreated this? Stick around. So it's like a little purple look number for you. I'm probably going to talk for England. I am no way a makeup artist, by far. Like, I am nowhere near. I do not have good tools. I do not have all these expensive like eyeshadow brushes. I just wing it, okay? I just want to say thank you to every one of you if you've returned. It means the world to me, and thank you, and I hope you continue to support my journey. Okay, so I've just done my brows off camera. I just need to carve them out, but I'm just going to put on some primer and stuff beforehand. So I'm actually going to be using today the Nib and Fab Hydrate. Honestly, I've been using this for the last 2 months and I see such a big difference. So it's from I bought this from TK Maxx for $5.99. So I'm just gonna spray it all over. Wait for this to dry, and then I'm going to go in with some NYX Pore Filler. I've never used this before, so I have actually been recommended it by a friend, so I'm going to test and see how it is. So it's really like creamy looking. If anyone is wondering, for my brows, I've been using the Benefit Browsing in Free. That's the primer. It feels so smooth. I feel like it's got in all like the crevices really well. I really struggle with like pores being open and dry skin, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. To cover up my brows, I'm going to use the Kevyn Aucoin concealer. It's in the shade Light BC01. I'm obsessed with packaging, so you'll see that all of my, well, majority of my products are still in the packets, which is really annoying. But so I'm going to be using a Real Technique brush, and then I'm just going to be drawing underneath here and then also above. I have to really concentrate when doing this because the amount of times I'll be like and like cut off half my eyebrow. It's just been me, but lockdown has made me like break out really badly, and I've been drinking so much more water and looking after my skin, but I just feel like I've been getting such a bad breakout. Like, I don't really understand it. If anyone knows why, I'd love for you to share that, because what am I doing wrong? I'm just going to join these little bad boys up, make myself look like I've got seagulls on my face, why not? So I'm going to get a damp beauty blender. I'm going to spray it with the Pixi Glow Mist. I tend to sometimes damp it and then spray it with maybe like a setting spray or like a dewy mist. Just, I feel like it gives it so much more of a nicer finish. So my Pixi Glow Mist, I actually got this when I think it was Birchbox a few months ago, and I've been loving it. And considering I wanted to get it for such a long time, but then I was like, I don't know. If you're thinking about getting this, you need to buy it. It's amazing. I don't know why I didn't sooner. I'm just gonna get this and I'm gonna lightly bring it down as I'm dabbing it. Blend it up and out for this side. Okay, so that is all blended out. I'm then going to try the Louise base because I've never ever tried them before. Okay, so what I'm actually going to be using is the Louise Mitchell Acid Rain in Blank Canvas. I've never used this before, so I'm hoping it's good. Oh, I like the bottle. As you can tell, suck off the packaging, a little bit off here, and just dab it on my lids. Okay, because as you can see, it's lightening my whole lid. What this will do is this will prep your eyelids for your eyeshadow. So I think I am going to try a few shades of this today. Ooh, it is so beautiful. Okay, so on a fluffy brush, this is a Morphe brush, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I'm going to take the Chaser shade, so the shade here, and I'm literally just going to, I just dropped it all over my joggers. Set my eye with this to start with. All my eyelids now are like this light burnt orange kind of vibe going on. Okay, so I'm gonna open up my at last. Hello, baby. Oh, oh, just look at her. She is beautiful. So I might go in and take the plastic off this. Oh, can we just look? So I'm going to go in with the Royal Pain, and then I'm just going to dab that in my crease lightly. So I'm going to take another fluffy brush, tap any excess off so it's not loads of clumped in one place, and then I'm just going to like dab in here, and it's quite a pinkier colour than it actually looks in the so in the palette it is a lot more pink on the eye, so as you can tell it's only a little bit, so it's actually really pigmented, so I'm very happy about that. Ooh, hello, I'm liking these so far. I might just dab a little bit more in just so it's a bit more bubble. Just gonna dab it in this little line here, like in line with the one I've already done, but not as high up, and then I'm going to bring it over and around. So it stays more in the actual crease line than higher up. They look quite pinky, but I really like that. I'm going to go in with the Blood Queen. Just dab a tiny little bit into the corner with this brush. I'm literally just going to go in like right where this corner here. So like I'm just placing it right here and like dab in. Just the pigment is in here, this little crease here. I'm doing exactly the same with the other side. This little brush, and I'm literally just going to blend it so it's not so like harsh. I want to make it darker this side to go into like a lighter colour. I'm blending it down so you can see the purple can transition, but I want to keep the darkest bit on the outer side. Gonna make sure that it's all even. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Anastasia Edwards palette. I'm gonna be using the B.B.D.C colour, and I'm literally gonna be putting it in right in the crease just to darken that up and deepen it up. So it's gonna be almost like a smoky pinky purple colour. I'm going to take a smaller little brush, get the B.B.D.C, dab a tiny little bit on it, and then literally right here just go over the same place just to deepen that bit up. So I'm going to get a fluffy brush and I'm going to go in, blend that out, smooth it all up. Okay, so that's all blended. Okay, so I'm going to go in with some Kevyn Aucoin concealer again, really lightly. I'm going to dab back over just to clean up my lid so I can then go in and apply it, some glitter on it. So I'm just going to dab it all over here. So it should look like that. So you've like cleaned up any extra bits will fall out. You literally just want to put it where you want the glitter. So like this. If you put it somewhere in a place you don't want to, you can then just go in with a fluffy brush. I'm just going to make sure that it's my dog, and just like maybe clean up over the top where, like so, and then I'm going to go in with the glitter. So what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to take my Bloodlust palette again. So I'm going to take Pink Magic. Ooh. I'm going to put it on the lid, but I'm going to put it up to maybe like this point here. And then I'm going to use another glitter and then like blend them together. I'm just going to take a little flat brush. I'm just using an old number 7 one. Put it into the Pink Magic. Make sure it's not too much, there's not loads of fallout that comes off. And I'm just going to dab it over where the concealer is. For like a third of your eye. I'm going to go in with the Take the Crown. And then put it in the remainder of your lid. This one has loads of fallout on the pad, so. Look, you don't need much of this colour for this. And you're just going to kind of like drag slightly into that second section where the other glitter was, just so it can like fade into it. So I'm literally gonna get this in the Alessia Edwards Anastasia palette, like dab a tiny bit and like really just put like a tiny little bit in this little corner. And by bringing it up ever so slightly, not too much because I'm liking the fact it's like a purple. Okay, to make sure that's all blended in with that. Okay, so I'm going to leave the eyeshadow like this. I'm also going to go in my very corners. Once I've put on foundation, Hey Bubby, you want to say hello? I'm going to wipe clean up underneath and kind of like clean up the sides to make sure that there's not like uneven. I know wipes are really bad for the environment and I hate using one. Try not to wipe away obviously all your primer on, but okay, so now eyes done. I've cleaned up underneath, made it all ready. I'm going to be doing my foundation. Okay, so foundation I'm using today is the Dior Forever Undercover. So like this. I am using this in shade 021. So I'm going to just get a bit, put it on my hand. And then I'm going to get like a little foundation brush, brush it over and then dab it in with a wet, slightly damp, and then I've put my Pixi spray all over this. So I'm just going to get in this and putting it all over my face. Paint in those tribal stripes. So I feel like the primer's working, not fantastic for me personally. Like there's still bits where it's like kind of sits on my pores, which is really annoying. So if anyone has any other recommendations, I'd love to know. So this foundation is a full coverage foundation, so I don't put any foundation up near under my eyes because it's quite, I get fine lines and it crease. I literally purely use concealer under here. So my foundation is all done. I'm now going to go in with a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and it is in light medium. I'm just going to dab a tiny little bit under the eye. You don't need loads. And then if you need more, you can always build it up with a smaller beauty blender and like just dab it in. I'm now going to go in with an eyeshadow and dab it over the concealer under my eyes, because I find, might just be me personally, I find eyeshadow helps set under my eyes. They crease quite badly. So for me, this is something that works for me. If it doesn't work for you, then obviously stick to powder. But if you haven't tried it, maybe try it and see how it works for you. So I'm just going to go in with a light little fluffy brush. This is just an old Morphe brush. I'm actually going to take your Majestic, which is quite white, so I'm only going to use a little bit of it. And then I'm literally going to just dab it in here and run it underneath. So that's my under eye set, ready to go. I'm not going to bother with cream contour today. I'm going to use my Anastasia powder bronzer in shade Tawny, and I'm just going to kind of like sculpt out my nose. So this is the colour. I'm just going to dab some on a little angled brush. I'm not going to overly worry about it, but I'm just going to do it a little bit, so I'm just going to... Okay, so I've just blended that out. I'm just going to take a little brush and use my Mercier powder. I'm literally just going to dab a little bit down. It's easier if you have like these little triangle brushes, sponges. I think I got these from, I'm not sure, some like cheap, just like the cheap rubbishy ones. And dab it on the sides. It's like I'm really lightly baking it. And then I'm just gonna like brush this off the excess. I'm then going to go in and set my whole face. I am going to be using the Mercier powder again. I got this just before lockdown, and where have I been living? Under a brick? It's really good. If you haven't already, invest. Obviously it is just a loose powder. It is quite expensive. I managed to pick one up from my favourite place, Carmex. But if you don't want to spend that much, a lot of other loose powders are exactly the same. Linking all the products that I have used in the description down below, so if you was interested in getting anything, I'll try and find the best places and for the cheapest, and I will link them down below for you. Okay, so I've got my Mercier powder, I've got the lid, so all I'm going to do is tip it over, bang on the top, and go in with a powder brush. I'm just using old number 7 brushes. Honestly, those are actually really good brushes. Tap off any excess. Once you've tapped off excess, you just think, I'm going to wipe it all over my face, apart from obviously the places that I've already set here. And yeah. If anyone has any other recommendations of product to use, or they want me to test, I would love to do them. I kind of fell out of love with makeup a little while ago just because I never had the time. So I'm loving being able to actually spend a bit more time to sit down and actually just play around. I have so many things in my drawer, in my makeup collection, that I just haven't used. So many palettes that I've never even touched, or maybe I've like touched 1 or 2 shades out of. So if you're enjoying this, smash it a thumbs up and I'll do some more. Okay, so now I have set the ghost looking face. I'm going to just go in with a bronze. We're going to go in again with my Anastasia as it's here, and I'm lazy. I'm just going to be using a brush like this. I don't actually know where I got this brush from. I've had it for years. It's just because it's quite thick and dense and I really like it. So make sure you've not got too much. Make sure there's no excess. And then I'm just going to draw down my cheekbone, either side, my forehead, and a bit on here. So I always find it's easier to just do bit by bit. Don't like over put on bronzer to start with, because if you end up looking like your face is dirty, then there's not really much way you can stop that apart from removing your face and starting all over again, which you don't want. Just gonna go in on the forehead. I try and drag it down most of the forehead up until where I've carved out my brows, because I quite like my forehead being quite bronze. I'm looking like a major catfish. Oops. I'm going to be using these little Real Techniques little highlight brush. As I haven't used it in ages, I'm going to be using my Glow Kit, the Moonchild one. Okay, I'm probably going to use maybe the Pink Heart today. I'm just going to whack some on this brush. I'm going to do the top of my cheekbones. Ooh, hello, making that shiny. Ooh. So I'm going to be using the Kevyn Aucoin highlight. I'm taking a little brush and I'm going to literally just outline here to make it some glittery. So I'm going to be using this colour. So then for the corner, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Sleep on the Jeffree Star Bloodless palette, and I'm just going to dab it right into here. So I'm going to be trying the Eyeko London Black Magic Mascara. Right, going over the bottom lashes. Oh my god, I don't want to go clumpy. I don't want to have like little spider legs. Okay, so now I've done my mascara. I'm going to put some lashes on. I'm going to keep with kind of like a little bit of a subtle look, because I don't want to distract away from anything else. I'm going to have some subtle lashes. They're a bit gross because they've already been used. And then I'm going to do it off camera, but I'm going to explain to you what I do. If you wanted to see me do it, I'm more than happy to do like a little video on it. So I get some Duo glue, do it down the line, dab it straight onto the waterline, take it off again, so then it leaves a line almost on the waterline. I'll then wait about 30 seconds for it both to get tacky, and then I put it on. I find it so much easier to do it that way than just gluing just on here and not putting it on the waterline, because then they stick to each other otherwise. Okay, so lashes are done. They are okay. I do usually go for a bit more of a fuller lash, but I think kind of a little subtle lash, and sometimes it's good. I don't know what lashes these are. These are literally what I just found in the bottom of my drawer. It's really bad. But being on lockdown, I've literally run out of most things. What I've done is I've put some Carmex on, and then I'm just gonna take a lip pencil. So this is, if anyone can tell me where this is from, because I actually have no idea. This is Bodyography, HeatherBerry. Don't know where it, my dog is trying to push me off the seat. So I'm just going to take this little lip pencil, and then I'm just going to line up my lips. Well, overline the lips, obviously. So the Too Faced Melted Lip Stuff in Nude. So I'm just going to take a little bit of lip gloss, dab some of that on, and then it's my finished look. So this is Floss. It is, I don't know what colour this actually is. So this is my finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really liking it. Obviously this is the first ever makeup tutorial I've done. So hopefully it was okay. And maybe try and get better lighting next time so you can actually see what I'm doing. But hopefully it didn't go too bad. If you enjoyed it, if you did enjoy it, smash the big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, join the crew. I'd love for you to be here in the next video. Let me know what you want to see next. If there is any other makeup you want me to try. Don't worry, my bank will take the hit. I'll do it. And also have placed an order 2 nights ago. I've ordered lots of Shein makeup, so I'm actually going to be doing a testing video on that. So if you will want to see that, make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell, join the crew. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. So I thought I'd just give you a little roundup of what's to come in the next couple of weeks. So I have got a really exciting video hopefully coming to you guys on Thursday. Fingers crossed, I'm waiting on the last bit of my delivery to be here, and then I can film it, get it prepared. It's going to take a few days to film and to sort out, and then to edit. So hopefully, as long as the stuff arrives Monday, I will have the video up Thursday for you all. If not, I'll find something else to replace that video. I have got a fake away video coming, which is exciting. I really enjoyed doing that, so that is going to come. I've got a few other hauls in the next few weeks, depending obviously when the stuff arrives. So I've got so much to come for you guys. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for being here.